Deaf Tribe, what up, what up? We back at it. We back activated. Make sure you drop a like on this video. Go subscribe to the tribe and turn your notification bell up to all so you don't miss none of this game that I'm dropping on your brain. Do you dig what I'm saying? Now check this out. You are going through a test right now. It's for you to go to the next level, but you are being tested. You got to be mindful of that as you experience certain things. Certain people that you cut off, family members, people you were in a relationship with, close friends, associates, business partners, served you no purpose, had no good energy, very toxic. So now you had to detox. So you might have separated, you might have moved far away, even blocked some of their numbers. But it's crazy that when you block their numbers, they find a way to contact you via third party apps, the emails, or when you separate, right? It's crazy how they names start to come up in conversations to make you remember certain things. Or when you move far away, it's wild now. They popping up in areas, grocery stores, lounges, restaurants that you go to now. They never been there, and you know because you were very tight with them. Don't hit them up talking about you missed them. Don't try to rekindle anything. This is not for you to sit and sulk and think about the past, how familiar or convenient this person was to your life. Don't think about contacting them and saying y'all should link up. Nah, this is not for you to do that. This is a test to see if you're going to stand firm in your belief. You said you had some manifestations that you were going to make happen, make come into reality. You said that you had goals that you were going to write down that you were going to accomplish. And the only way that you were going to do that was sacrificing the bonds, the ties that you had from your past. And you did that. But you must be tested. God has to see, do you really have faith? Do you really believe your own words? You believe everybody else. But God has to make sure that you believe your own words. God has to make sure that you have faith in God, not in man. We already know it's going to be hard. You're going to see these people in certain places. You're going to have certain memories. Certain songs going to pull up. Certain shows going to come on. Certain movies going to make you think about them. Certain posts online going to make you think about these people. But it's on you to remain strong. On you to remain focused, steadfast. Keep your head focused on your goals. Do not look off. Don't get distracted. Don't get sidetracked. Same for the people that used to hang around others who had an addictive spirit. The ones that would go out just to drink and then stand outside in a circle and smoke cigarettes, smoke vapes, go out and smoke hookahs. Those are toxins that you're inhaling and exhaling. Now you don't have the fear of missing out. Now that you stopped smoking, now that you've taken your power back, now that you focused on self-improvement, self-love, self-care, and self-discipline, self-control, you notice these people don't have control because you've watched so many of them talk about how they want to stop smoking cigarettes, but it seems that they keep ending up in these circles, standing around each other every time it's break time, every time it's time to drink, every time it's time to eat, every time you partying. They want to use this as time not only to harm themselves and their health, but also have a toxic mindset. They gossip, they're messy, they talking about other people who are accomplishing their goals, living their life. But now you've made a wise decision. You sit back. You sit on the inside. You can hear them on the outside cackling, laughing, talking about bullshit. You've escaped. And you can see and you're aware that these are not people that you were even supposed to be around, but you needed to be around them. That's what you do in this thing called life. You use this path, this journey, this human experience. This is your test. This is how you level up. You got to level up from your past experiences. You got to use them for your future. So when you look at these people, you can see, okay, I had to meet you. Just like I met people in first grade, but when we got to fifth grade, we weren't cool. Things happen. When we got to sixth grade, and then when we grew up, I'm not cool with the same people I was cool with in sixth grade. I outgrown them. We separated. We are not in alignment. That's what happens. So it's okay, but you have to notice that. You got to pass the test. Don't fail the test because you're ignorant to it. I'm putting some game on your brain to let you know that if you have that right now in the present time, or you are going through that with a current situation, now you can pass that test. This goes for the people that you used to be around, or you may be around right now, that always say, hey, you remember you used to? They always want to bring up the old image of you, the old version. They always want to remind you of your past, bring you back down to rock bottom, or throw you back to square one, to scratch, right? They always want to do that, but you're not allowing that because you can see through the play when they try to say, you remember you used to be like this? You used to drink this. You used to smoke this. You used to be like this at the parties, or you used to mess with this woman, or ladies, you used to mess with this dude. They always bring up your past to try to keep you from growing, to try to keep you from knowing your worth, knowing your power, knowing your magical, superhuman abilities. So when they say that, they hope you get mad. They hope you get frustrated because then that'll prove them right from your temper that you used to have, the way you used to get angry. And if you believe their words, you would get mad because you would hear them say something and then it will apply to you. But as soon as you outgrow that, you know for sure this is ignorance speaking. You don't need to be around these people. And I'm here to let you know that's just a test. So now you can pass the test. When you can see these people, then you can pass it. But if you don't know and you don't have knowledge and you up close around them, you just feel like this is them. This is your family. This is how they talk. They always want to make sure that you don't have a big head. No, why? Because they're insecure? Nah, nah, nah. You keep your big head. You keep your confidence. You believe in yourself. You keep on striving for greatness. You keep becoming a better person. You keep living in this newfound light that you found, this new energy, this new vibration. You rose. You're not somebody that's sitting down being stagnant. You're not somebody that's sitting back being idle. You're not somebody sitting back letting life happen. You are attacking your goals. You are going out here trying to figure out life. So no, them saying you used to be this should not affect you. So now you can pass the test. These things will come to you to see if you're going to be angry, if you're going to be mad, if you're going to lash out, if it affects you, if it hurts you. Or do you believe that God has greater plans for you? Do you believe in the things that you are writing down? Do you believe in the things that you are manifesting? Because you have that power. You can't put that in other people's hands. So now it's time for you to move accordingly. And now it's time for you to start passing these tests. Because I know some of these things that I've said, a lot of y'all have been through. And y'all get confused. Y'all get down on yourself. Like, why? Man, God, I'm working on myself. I've been practicing this. I've been staying disciplined. I've been staying out the way. I don't talk to people. I don't talk about people. I've been saving my money. But it seems like the time has not happened yet. Well, you got to think about it. You are cooking in silence. But the blessings are also cooking in silence as well. So while you are going through these current situations, your blessings are ready for you. They are already prepared. God already knows what you asked for, knows what you want, and knows what you can handle. So you may be getting more than what you asked for, all by these tests that you pass. But if you fail, you could be doing great harm to yourself. You could be slowing your trips down. You could be slowing your foundation, your family, your marriage, your business endeavors, your investments, your return on your investments. You could be slowing all of this down simply because you are not even aware of the test. You just think certain things are happening to you. That's why people walk around depressed. This is why people walk around stressed. This is why people try to rush their goals. You try to put a seed in the ground right now and then go dig it up. It's just going to be a seed. That's what people do. They put a seed in the ground and then they be like, when is it going to happen? Man, is this going to happen? Man, come on. When is this going to happen? So then they try to go dig it up, hoping that it's what? A flower, a watermelon, a pumpkin, etc. You wonder if something's going to come out that ground, if something's going to grow from you just saying, hey, grow. No, it takes time. Sunlight, rain, heat, soil, different things add in to this flower, this watermelon, this pumpkin developing into what it's supposed to be or what you know it as. But you got to think like that with your goals. You got to think like that with the vision that you have for yourself. You got to think like that with your future. Throw the seed out there. Have faith in God. So when these tests come, you're already prepared because like I say, you are living in the end result. You already see the end. I already see how I want to live. I already see how I want to maneuver. I already see how I want to be. So I got to have faith that these things are just tests to help me out. And they could be making you stronger. That's what this is about. The journey, that's the exciting part, is the journey. Gaining new strengths, gaining new knowledge, new friendships, new relationships, gaining new access to certain things that you didn't have access to before because of the person that you've become. So don't let nobody bring you back down. Don't let nobody come back after they tried to save you for later or after they treated you horribly. Don't let nobody try to bring you into the circle of addiction when you know you don't want to be on OnlyFans. You don't want to be pressing on these websites that you see, like I say, with other people having intercourse. You don't want to do that. But that addictive energy that you used to have, that evil energy that was inside of you, that was begging to erupt and come out and express itself in a human form, you are now getting rid of that. You are now saying you're okay with that. You good on that. You've now pushed it to the side. You are looking for other things to take up your time so that you could become better. And you see the test, and it's making you stronger. It's making you smarter. It's making you better. It's making you healthier. It's making you happier, making you a better, more positive human. So now that the people around you or the people that you meet and run into, they can experience this person, not the addict, not the sad, broke, busted, disgusting human, not the person that needed the attention, needed the affection, needed the love. No, now you understand and understand that you only need God. After you got God, now you need a plan. After you got that plan, now you need the energy to execute. And the only way you have the energy to execute is by cutting off the distractions, cutting off the succubus, cutting off the people that come to drain your energy for themselves, and they ain't even doing nothing with it. They just don't want you to have it. So now it's time for you to know that, pay attention to that, and guess what? You're going to level up. You're not going to let people come around and tell you who you are, what you used to be, or what you are known for being, or what you are known for doing. No, you're going to show who you are, and they're going to respect that. And after they respect that, then you're going to see how things change around you, because now you are demanding respect. Now you're not forcing it. Now you are demanding that the people come around you happy already, or they can't be around you. Now you are demanding people come around with self-love, self-care, self-discipline, and self-respect for themselves. So they can't come around you doing no bullshit because you're not allowing it. So it's your time. It's your time to level up. It's your time to focus. It's your time to be in tune with who you are, what you want, and where you're going. And as soon as you tap in and as soon as you believe, you're going to pass these tests, all right? Now, if you are new to this tribe, if you are new to this family, welcome to the tribe, welcome to the family. Share this info, share this content, like the content, subscribe to the content, press your notification bell so you don't miss none of this game that I'm dropping on your brain. Do you dig what I'm saying? Now, stay hungry, stay healthy, stay ready to keep from getting ready. And until next time, Deaf and Tribe, I'm out. Peace.